Yeah, a very good evening to one and all. So, if you guys wanted to install the Oracle 11G Express Edition on the Mac operating system, so definitely you need to install either VMware software or the VirtualBox software, sir. In that software, you need to install the Windows operating system. In such a operating system, you need to install the Oracle 11G Express Edition, sir. That is what the option we have. Okay, yeah. So, like, okay then. I will get the Saturday's videos, Saturday's like YouTube link from the admin team, sir. If you are not received, don't worry. So we'll share you that one in the email. No problem. Okay. I do not have that the link, sir, as well. Okay. I do not have that link. Okay, for the Saturday's video. Okay. Yes. So as part of our last session, sir. Okay. Okay. As part of our last session. Okay. So in the last session, okay, in the last session, so we have we seen how to interact with the Oracle database software. Okay, Oracle database software using several approaches. Okay, using what? 3 approaches, sir. One is what? Command line interface. One is what? Command line interface. So that is nothing but an what? CLI tool. Okay. So what is that CLI tool, sir? That is nothing but an SQL star plus tool, sir. SQL star plus. That is the first option, sir. And using like as in the second option, okay. So by using like as in the web page, okay. So using like as in the web page, sir. Using like as in the web page, so we can interact with the Oracle database. And then so we have the another option as well to interact with the database. What is that one, sir? What is another way to interact with the database? What is another way to interact with the database? Using a graphical user interface tool, right or not? So that is graphical user interface, sir. Graphical user interface, that is GUI tool. Okay, so we have the GUI tool for the Oracle database is what? Oracle SQL developer tool. Okay, Oracle SQL developer tool and Toad for Oracle as well. Okay, Toad for Oracle, so etc. Okay, yes. So totally we have like as in the 3 approaches to interact with the Oracle database, guys. So one is command line interface, and the second one is using web page as well, and the third one is using like GUI tools, sir. If you ask me, sir, out of these 3 approaches, which approach will use like as in the real-time application development, sir? This is a trending in the market, sir. This is nothing but an trending in the market, and as well as in the real-time application development, we are using this an approach. We are using like as in the SQL developer only to interact with the Oracle database case. And if you remember correctly, sir, we have several accounts with the Oracle database. Correct or not? So we created like as in the several accounts with the Oracle database case. So number 1, that is the DBA account, sir. Database administrator account. Okay, database administrator account, that is nothing but the DBA, sir. Okay, the person who manages the database activities. Okay, the person who manages the database activities, such a person we can call it as an what? DBA person, sir. Okay, every company so will have like as in the one DBA person to manage the database activities, sir. So that is DBA, sir. DBA account we created. So during the installation, so we got like as in the one DBA account, that is a system or sys or okay, sys or system, you can use it as in the username, and the password is what? The manager, sir. Okay, and the password is what? The manager. Okay, yes. Then fine. So what is another, sir? So and we created, okay, we created some users. Okay, we created some database users. Okay, we created some database users using what approach, sir? Web page approach, sir. Using like as in the what? The web page approach. Web page approach. Those are nothing but on what accounts, sir? Something like Rajesh account. That is what Ashok IT, username and the password. And then what Mahesh account. That is also what the Ashok IT, sir. Ashok IT. These are the accounts which we have created through web page approach. Understand, guys? So now I'm going to creating an account. Now we will, okay, we will create an account. We will create one database user using what? CLI approach, sir. Okay, using what? CLI approach. Okay, so what is that the user account we are going to create? We will create one database user using CLI approach, sir. Okay, how can we create that one? How can you create that one, sir? Any? So we will create like as in the one user account, sir. Okay, sir. Most of them, as per in the last session, most of them got confirmed. So everyone got installed the database software in your mission. Some of them are not yet installed. Okay, I share you that link over the chat. Please use that link to download the Oracle software and complete the installation process. Understand? Okay, and I also given you some sort of solutions as well for the common problems when you are installing with the Oracle. So please try to follow the notes and solve the issues, sir. Someone asking saying that, sir, my SQL, this one is failed. Okay, why the SQL developer is not working, Prakash? What would be the issue? What is the problem you are facing? Sir, someone Ishwar, like your Oracle XC service got failed. So if you remember correctly in the last before session, okay, I shown you that how to check the services related to the Oracle in services section, right? In that services section, if it is failed means, then you just try to enable that service for running. If it is not at all running means, I shown you that one delete command through using the command line interface. You need to follow that approach, Ishwar. Okay, yeah. Sir, when you download the Oracle, when you download the SQL developer from the Oracle website, okay. So when you download the Oracle website, sir, when you download the Oracle SQL developer from, okay, yeah, just a minute. Okay, this is what an issue you are getting. Okay, got it. Okay, let me have a look on that, sir. Okay, this is what the strange issue for me. Yeah, Raju and Rajesh, I already given you some sort of steps, sir. You need to follow that steps, sir. If you are, that is what my intention, and given you the step-by-step process, how to download and how to install, how to interact. All these steps I given you in the sort of steps, sir. As I already given you the notes. Yeah, tell me, Mohan, what is the issue? What is the issue? Yeah, that's what I told you, right? That is what the solution, Mohan. So in the Mac operating system, if you wanted to install like as in the 11G Express edition or any Oracle version, if you wanted to install on the Mac operating system, only the option is what? Only the option is you need to install either VMware software or Oracle VirtualBox software. Okay, VMware software or Oracle VirtualBox software, sir. You need to install that one first. Okay, you need to install that one first. Okay, You need to install that software first. In that software, you need to install the virtual OS as a Windows 10 or Windows 8 or any other Windows operating system. In that Windows operating system, you need to install the Oracle 11G Express Edition, sir. In the YouTube, you can have in the video to how to download the VirtualBox software and how to install the Windows operating system in the VirtualBox software. You just need to follow that one, sir. Okay. That is what the options are. Okay. Yes. Yeah, Ishwar Rao. I shown you that, right? I shown you how to fix that issue. I shown you that how to fix that issue, Ishwar Rao. I seen your screenshot. Okay. And I already shown you that how to fix that issue. Let me share you that steps as well. Let me share you that steps as well. See, Ishwar Rao, this is what your problem. Okay, I given you the solution at day 5 session. Okay, so you people are asking the same question. Okay, yeah. So the solution, checking the Oracle Service X is failed during the installation. Okay, during the installation, sir. You people are asking the same question for the multiple times, sir. So please concentrate on the session. Please follow the running notes. Okay. Okay, I just provided the solution for you. Switch to the command prompt and type the below command, sir. SC space, delete space, Oracle Service XE. Then after you provide that one, it will be saying that command got executed successfully, sir. Then you can try to reinstall it. Okay, definitely it will works for you, Ishwar Rao. You are working on your personal laptop or what? Office laptop. So otherwise what you need to do is you just need to open the command prompt using administrator mode. Okay, maybe in your mission you have only the OneDrive. Okay, maybe in your mission you have only the OneDrive. That is may causing this issue. Okay, you just need to open the command prompt in the administrator mode. Just select like as an okay. See, sir, go to the command prompt. Okay, so see here, go to the command prompt and just right click on it and run as administrator mode. Okay, administrator mode command prompt will be opened for you so that you can execute that command, Ishwar Rao. Okay, that will works. Okay, yeah, I opened like as in the SQL developer running the command prompt. After that it is closing. How to open it again? So that indicates Vishnu. That indicates your the SQL Oracle database is not installed properly. Vishnu, whatever the problem you are saying, that is not installed properly, sir. Okay, you just uninstall the Oracle 11G Express Edition properly from your mission and restart the mission and then try to install that software again. Okay. Javed, Javed, yeah, I know that Javed, like the things are going slow. Why? Because in this the session we have the multiple peoples are there, technical people and the non-technical people and IT background and non-IT background is there. So we need to focus all these people's, right? That's why we are just focusing on this one. If you are not install the software properly, how can you work with this technology, sir? Okay. Yeah. Okay. By keeping by keeping some people in the mind, and we are delivering the subject here. Okay. Yeah. Yes, Ishwar Rao. That's what the command got success, right? Yes. Now you can install it and the install will success. No problem. Okay then. Soumya Nayak. Soumya Nayak, have you downloaded the SQL developer from Oracle Corporation? Yes. If you are downloaded means just extract that folder, sir. Just extract that folder. Okay. Just if you are downloaded from the Oracle Corporation means see my screen. See my screen. On the desktop, we have the zip folder, and on the desktop, we have extracted folder. Okay. Just extracted folder, sir. Okay. Go to the SQL developer and just go for the SQL developer, sir. Okay. By understanding by whatever the questions you are asking in the chat. So as per my understanding, you guys are not following any video and you guys are not following the notes steps as well. That's why you are getting these many of questions. Okay. That's why you are getting these many of questions for you guys. Okay. You guys are not following properly the things. Just need to focus, sir. Just need to focus. It's a matter of 30 minutes, sir. It's a matter of 30 minutes to download and complete the installation process. Okay. This is not at all fair, guys. This is not at all fair. You guys need to follow the recordings and you guys need to go through the notes and just follow the installations. I given you the step-by-step process. I given you the step-by-step process, and I also given you the solution for commonly occurring problems when you're installing the Oracle as well. Okay. Soumya Nayak, like your problem is related to SQL developer, right? Okay. Tarangam Vinod. Vinod, I will share you that recordings. Please go through that recordings. So we just completed the basics of and the database concepts and installation of Oracle database and how to interact with the Oracle database. That's all. We did not started with an actual subject. Roshan, I didn't get your point. I didn't get your point, sir, Roshan. Every time do we need to install the SQL developer to open? No, not required, sir. That is fine, right? Let me show you. See, sir, I extracted. So see my screen. I downloaded this zip file, extracted into the folder. Okay. So once I get into this folder, I'm just send this. I send executable file to the desktop. Send it to desktop so that we got onto the desktop, sir. Once we got into the desktop, every time you can open it from the desktop itself. You no need to get into these navigations. Understand? MySQL and Oracle are same, not sir. MySQL is somewhat different when compared to Oracle. Okay. Syntax wise, SQL wise, syntax wise is different. SQL wise, the syntax is same. But when you're working with PL SQL, the syntax wise will be differs from Oracle to MySQL. Benjai Nikrao. So what is that problem, sir? Sir, please stop and share the screen once. And I'm not getting it. I already shared my screen, right, guys? I already shared my screen. See, sir. Again, the people are asking the same question for the multiple times. See, this is what an extracted folder I have downloaded from the Oracle Corporation. Okay. And this is what an extracted folder. Just right click on it. Okay. 7-zip. Extract to this, sir. Okay. Then you will get a normal folder. Open that normal folder. Please concentrate here, sir, for the 2 minutes. Please concentrate here for the 2 minutes. Okay. So if you follow that the session, so why you guys are asking the same question for the multiple times? Sir, I have a lot of patience, sir. Okay, I have a lot of patience. Okay, don't test my patience, sir. Okay, so just a normal zip folder, and this is an extracted folder, sir. Okay, under that SQL developer will be there. Just right click on it and send it to desktop. Okay, send it to desktop. Then it will get into the desktop as an icon, sir. Okay, SQL developer shortcut to the icon. So you can open that icon. Okay, you can open that an icon for every time, sir. Just double click on it. Automatically the SQL developer will open for you for every time. Understand? Pratap, what would be the issue? You have shared the screen. I could not understand what would be the issue you are looking for. This has been created and something has to be the done. Yeah. Okay, I shared you that backup videos as well over the chart. Please go through that one, sir. Okay, please go through that one. Whoever like as in the join for the newly for today. So we got like as an totally 6 sessions got completed. Today will be the seventh session. Okay. Yeah. Okay, we'll get like as in the 6th session from the admin team, sir, by today. 6th session and 7th session. Okay. Hope you guys are comfortable. Any doubt so far? I hope I hope I have addressed like as an everyone question. Okay, then fine, sir. Okay, I will ask like as an admin team to create a group for the Oracle to share your problems and discussions. Okay. Yeah, I will ask like as an admin team on this case. No worries. Okay, then. Yeah, let's get started for the today's discussion, sir. Okay. So let's get started for the today's discussion. Okay. Yeah, fine. So what I'm trying to say here is today, as of now, we just created like as in the couple of accounts for the Oracle database. So one account which we got from the Oracle installation software, that is the DBA account. The DBA account username will be the sys or system and the password will be the manager. And we created some database users using web page approach by using Rajesh account and Mahesh account. These are the two accounts which we have created through the web page, sir. Okay, through the web page. Understand? And now we will create like as in the one more database user using what approach? CLI approach, sir. Okay, CLI approach. So what is that account? That is Ramesh account, sir. Okay, Ramesh account. Okay, how can I create like as in the Ramesh account with username and then the password is what? Ashok IT, sir. Okay, so now my intention is what, sir? We need to create like as in the database user using CLI approach, sir. CLI approach, that is Ramesh and Ashok IT. Earlier we created the two accounts using like as an web page, sir. We know that one how to interact with the Oracle web page as well, right? Okay, using that web page, we created these accounts. Now we are trying to create like as on the user account for what approach? CLI approach, sir. CLI approach means what? See, sir. So I'm just opening like as on the SQL here. Okay, run as a SQL. Okay, and I'm just connecting to the account. So DB account I'm connecting. Okay, I'm just connecting like as in the DB account. Okay, system and the manager. Just a minute, wrong password, I think. System manager. Okay, connected, sir. Okay, I just connected it to what account? I just connected it to what account? System account. System account is what? Okay, system account is what? DBA account, sir. DBA account. Through the DBA account, I'm going to create a new user, sir. Okay, that is create. Okay, observe carefully the command, sir. We are just requesting to the Oracle DB. So you need to create like as on the user. The username will be what? Ramesh, and identified by what? Identified by what? Something like password, sir. So that is Ashok IT, sir. So observe carefully, sir. We are just passing one SQL statement to Oracle saying that what? You need to create an user. That username is Ramesh, and identified is nothing but on the predefined word. That is nothing but on the password is what? Ashok IT, sir. Okay. Yeah. See, sir, the user got created or not? User got created or not, sir? This is what the user got created, sir. Okay. Okay. Step 1, sir. Okay. Step 1, creating the user using what? CLI screen. Okay. CLI screen, sir. Okay. Yes. What is that command, sir? What is that command? Create a username, sir. Okay. Create like as on the username, sir. Username is what? Ramesh. Identified is nothing but on the word, sir. Predefined word. The Ashokite is nothing but on what? Password, sir. User got created, sir. Okay. Okay. So note, sir. Note. What is that note here? What is that note, sir? Okay. Here the database. Here the database username will be what? Here the database username will be what? Ramesh. Okay. Database username will be the Ramesh, and database. Okay. And the database password will be what, sir? Database password will be what? Ashok IT, sir. Ashok IT. That's all. Okay. Yes. So we just created like as in the user accounts are here. Okay. Step 1. We just created a user account. We just created a user by using command. What is that command? Create user, username identified by password, sir. So that you will get an output called what? User created, sir. Okay. Yes. After creating like as in the user, sir, you need to give the permissions to this user for creating the several database objects. Okay. If you remember correctly in the last discussions, we just identified some database objects using web page approach. Table is a database object. View is a database table object. Okay. Database object. Sequence is the database object. Okay. Index is one of the database object. Stored procedures and stored functions are nothing but another database objects. All these are the database objects, sir. To create these database objects, definitely the user need to have the permission, sir. Okay. User need to have like as in the permission. Okay. So grant resources to Ramesh. Okay. Grant resources to Ramesh, sir. Okay. Yeah, resource. Okay. Grant resource to Ramesh. Okay. This is what like as in the command, sir. Okay. This is what like as in the command. Okay. So command. So what is that step 2, sir? It's just giving like as in the permissions, sir. Step 2. Okay. Step 2. Giving the permissions to the newly created user, sir. Newly created user, that is nothing but an what? Ramesh. Okay. Yes. Okay, yes, this is what the command for that. Okay, yes, this is what the command for that, sir. Grant a resource to Ramesh, sir. So the most important point you need to keep in mind is, okay, after creating the user, after creating the user, okay, after creating the user, sir, make sure we need to give the permission. Okay, we need to give like as in the permissions for what? Creating the database objects, sir. For creating what? The database objects. What are the database objects? Table is one database object. Sequence is another database object. Okay, index is another database object. Okay, view is another database object. Okay, stored procedure. Okay, stored procedure. Okay, stored procedure is another database object, and stored function is also the database object, sir. In order to create such things in the database, so make sure user need to have like as in the permission, sir. Otherwise, the user cannot create these database objects, sir. Understand? Step 3, sir. Okay, step 3. Step 3 is what? Connecting to, okay, connecting to newly created user, sir. Connecting to newly created user using what? Okay, using what? CLI approach, sir. Okay, using like as an the CLI approach. How can we connect like as an the new user? How can you connect like as an this one, sir? See here. Observe carefully, sir. Okay, observe carefully. Open like as in the SQL prompt. Just show user, sir. We are in which account, sir? We are in which account? Can you guys please respond over the chat? We are in the which account, sir? System account. System is nothing but an what? A DBA account. From this account, okay, got it, sir. Nice, nice. Okay, from this account, right now we are in the system account, which is nothing but an the DBA account, sir. From this point onwards, I would like to connect to newly created account, sir. So what I need to do, sir? From this point, I would like to connect to the newly created user, sir. So what I need to do, sir? Simple, sir. Just need to go for connect. Okay, it will ask you like as an what? Ramesh. Okay, newly created user. Okay, and then Ashok IT. Okay, yeah. So user Ramesh lacks the creates the session privilege. Okay, yeah. So just close this one, sir. 1 minute. Just close this session. Okay, connect Ramesh and then Ashok IT. User Ramesh lacks the session privilege. Grant resource. Okay. Resource or connect. Okay, got it. So sorry, sir. You need to go for what? Connect, sir. Okay. Yeah, connect as well. Just a minute, sir. A drop. I would like to say, you don't worry, sir. Drop username, sir. Okay, got it. Connect system manager, sir. So I just connected to the DBA account. From that DBA account, I'm going to use that account, sir. Deleting that drop username. Okay. Drop user account. Okay. Yeah. Okay then. Yeah. Sir, while we are creating an account, I missed one step, sir. Just a minute. I will show you. Okay. First, I'm going to create a user. Create user. Username Ramesh. Identified by. Okay. Identified by what? Password. That is Ashok IT, sir. Okay. Ashok IT. That's all. User got created, sir. Okay. Grant resource comma connect to what? Ramesh. Okay. Grant got succeeded. Okay. Then connect to what? Ramesh and then Ashok IT. Yeah. See here, sir. Now it is got connected or not? So this is what like as in the command for creating an user. And this is what like as in the giving the permissions to the user, sir. Okay. Yes. So this is what the commands are. Small correction, sir. Okay. Yes. Grant resources are connected to the Ramesh, sir. It is nothing but an what? Connected. It's nothing but an giving the permissions for creating the database users. Okay. Yes. And this is what the steps you need to follow, sir. Okay. Okay. Connecting to the newly created user using CLI approach. That is nothing but on the steps, sir. This is what the things. Hope you guys are comfortable. Hope you guys are comfortable or not. Yeah. So we need to type like as in the Ashok IT, but it is not invisible. Okay. It's not invisible, sir. That's all. Hope you guys are comfortable, sir, so far. What we have done. So we just created the user. Okay. We just created like as in the user, sir. We just created like as in the user and we just given like as in the permissions to that user for creating the database objects. Okay. And also I shown you that how to connect that user as well. Okay. From the DBA account. Okay. Yes. After creating that an account, we just added to what? Connected as well. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Fine, sir. Okay. Yeah. Clear, guys, everyone? Yeah. I'm going to cover you that syntax. No problem. Okay. I'm going to cover you that syntax, Sharanya. Okay. Sir, make sure you should need to connect this. You make sure you need to create the user account through DBA account, sir. Okay. Make sure Sheikh Shashwali. Okay. You need to create an account. You need to create a new user account. You need to create a new user account through DBA account only. Okay. So if you remember correctly, we created like as in the two user accounts like Rajesh and the Mahesh. So these accounts doesn't have the permission to create a new users. Okay. So only you have the permissions to create a new user for the through DBA account. Okay. That is what the one point you need to keep in mind when you are creating a user. Okay. So one most important point is, okay, so we can always create another new user accounts, new database user accounts through DBA account, sir. Okay, in a company as well. Okay, in the company as well, sir. Okay, so the newly database users will be created by DBA person only, sir. We cannot have an option. Okay, and we cannot create the newly database user account. Okay, newly database user account from another user account, sir. That's why you are getting that one problem, Sheikh. Okay, yeah. We missed the connect in the grant that the time we not get any syntax error. Yes, sir. Syntax wise, there is a no error. So grant resource to Ramesh. But we are just asking like as in what? Grant resource along with the connect to Ramesh. Okay. Yes. This is what the syntax you need to follow. Why we need to connect to the user account to the database? That's what I told you. So in an application development, we are going to have a several environments for an application, such as a dev environment, QA environment, okay, pre-prod environment, SIT environment, UAT environment, and live and prod environment. So for each environment, definitely we need to have like as in the separate database. So to create like as in the separate database, definitely you need to have a user account. Okay, you need to have like as in the user account. So first you need to create like as in the user account, then only you are able to connect to the database. Okay. Hope you guys are clear. The 3 steps to create like as in the user through the CLI interface. Okay, got it. Okay, then fine, sir. Okay, yeah. So this is the thing, sir. Now we will be the moving on to what? Now we will be the moving on to the what? If you are good, if you are good for creating a user account through CLI interface, and if you are good for creating a user account through web page as well, that should be the fine, sir. Okay, that should be the fine. Okay, yes. Okay, yeah. Now we are jumping on to the another topic, sir. We will be the jumping on to the another topic in Oracle database. That is nothing but an a SQL commands, sir. Or we can say what? SQL commands. SQL commands or what we can say? The SQL commands. We can say it as in what? The SQL commands. Sir, SQL commands are nothing but an the SQL statements or not? Come on, guys. SQL commands. SQL commands is nothing but an what? Is nothing but a an what? SQL statements, sir. SQL commands is nothing but an what? Commands. SQL commands is nothing but an what? SQL statements, sir. SQL statements, or we can call it as an what? Queries. SQL queries as well. Okay, SQL queries as well, sir. So basically, okay. So basically, statement represents what, sir? Basically, statement represents performing the particular task. Performing the particular task. We can say it as an statement is nothing but an what? Performing the particular task or particular activity. Okay, so that is what theoretically we can say. So the best example is what? So the best example is what, sir? So we are just passing like as in the statement to the database as what? Select star from EMP. So we are just requesting to the database just get the information from the EMP table. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Or we can say what? Statement is an the group of statement is nothing but an what? A group of predefined words or collection of predefined words. Right or not, sir? Right or not? Statement basically, if you want to represent like as in the statement means nothing but an what? Performing the particular task. Or we can say the statement is nothing but an what? A group of predefined words or the group of words. We can say what? Group of words, we can say it as an what? Statement, sir. The best example is what? Select star from EMP. This is nothing but an the statement. Okay, this is nothing but an the statement, sir. Okay, and one more important point, sir. Okay, every statement, so must be terminated. Okay, every statement must be terminated by semicolon, sir. Sir, in the programming world also, in the Java or C or C++ or Python, okay, every statement must be terminated with the semicolon or not. That will represents what? A statement, sir. Statement means it's nothing but a statement is nothing but a collection of the words, or we can say what? Predefined words. Okay, we can say the statement represents what? Performing a particular task. What would be the best example for that? Select star from EMP. Select star from EMP, sir. Okay, yes, sir. Okay. Okay, what do you mean by statement? What do you mean by SQL statement, sir? We understand that the purpose of the state. What is the statement? Statement is nothing but a collection of words, or we can say what? Performing a particular task. That is the statement, sir. And every statement will be terminated by semicolon in any programming world, either in C++ or Java or C or Python or PHP or in the query database query language as well. Every statement is terminated with a semicolon, sir. Understand? Yes. Okay, sir. Okay, what do you mean by SQL statement, sir? What do you mean by SQL statement? The statement which we are passing, okay, the statement which we are passing to the database software, okay, which we are passing to what? The database software system. Such statements we can call it as an what? Okay, such statements we can call it as an what? Such statements is called as what? SQL statements, sir. Is called as an what? The SQL statements, sir. Understand? Okay. Sir, please disable the videos. Otherwise, I will remove from the session. Okay. Such statements we can call it as an what? SQL statements, sir. Okay. The statements which we are passing to the database software system, such as statements we can call it as an what? SQL statements, sir. Okay. Such statements we can call it as an what? SQL statements. That's all. Okay. Yes. So basically, okay, basically SQL commands are categorized, okay, categorized. SQL commands are categorized as below. What are those? The first one, the DDL commands or DDL statements. DDL commands, sir. Okay, DDL commands, that is nothing but an what? Data definition language. Okay, data definition language, sir. So those are nothing but an what? DDL commands. Basically, SQL commands or SQL statements. Okay, SQL statements are categorized below, sir. Okay, DDL commands are what? DDL statements, sir. Okay, DDL statements, sir. Understand? That is the first point, sir. The next one is what? So DDL commands or DDL statements. The next one is what? Data manipulation language, sir. Okay. The next one is what? The data manipulation language. In the short form, we can say it as an what? DML commands, or we can say what? DML statements, sir. Or we can say what? DML statements. Understand? And the next one is what? And the next one is what, sir? The data control language, sir. Data control language. So that is DCL commands. Okay, DCL commands, or we can say what? DCL, or we can say what? DCL statements, sir. Okay, yeah, or we can say what? The DCL statements. So the fourth category, we can say it as an what? Come on, guys, any idea? So DDL commands, DML commands, DCL commands. Okay, any other things? TCL. Okay. What about others? Any other things? Data definition language. DRL commands. Correct. Okay. So the next one is what? Data retrieval language, or we can say what? Data retrieval language command. Okay, DRL. Okay, that is nothing but an what? DRL commands, sir. Okay, DRL commands, or we can say what? DRL statements. Okay, these are nothing but the DRL statements. The fifth category is what? Transaction control language, TCL. TCL commands, transaction control language, sir. That is nothing but an what? TCL, sir. Okay, that is nothing but an what? TCL commands. Or we can say what? TCL statements. That's all. Okay. Yes. Totally, there are the 5 types of SQL commands or 5 types of SQL statements are available in the database, software, sir. Sir, these five category of statements will be the common for every database. Okay, it is not specific to Oracle. It can be on the common commands for every database software, every RDBMS database software. Okay, such as, so these Oracle will have these 5 categories, MySQL will have 5 categories, and MS SQL will have, SQL Server will have 5 categories, DB2 will have what? 5 categories. Okay, whatever the 5 categories we have highlighted, this will be the common commands for every RDBMS database software, sir. Okay. So DDL commands always deals with what? Always deals with what? Okay, always deals with okay, structure of always deals with what? Creating. Okay, always deals with what? Creating, modifying. Okay, creating, modifying, or deleting the deleting the structure of a database objects, sir. Okay, you guys are already comfortable. You guys are already comfortable. What are the database objects? Okay, so DDL commands deals with what? Creating or modifying or dropping the structure of the database objects, sir. Understand? Dropping the structure of the database objects. Okay. Yes. So DDL commands are nothing but an what? Create. Okay. DDL commands are what? Nothing but an create. Okay. Alter. Nothing but an what? Drop. Okay. All are nothing but an what? DDL commands, sir. Create by using like as in the create or alter or the drop, you can create any database object, you can alter any database object, and you can drop like as in the any database object, sir. Understand my point, my guys? DDL commands are always deals with what? Structure of the database objects, sir, such as creating the structure, modifying the structure, and dropping the structure as well. It always deals with what? Structure of the database objects. Okay. Yes. So, and the DML commands with what? Deals with DML commands deals with what, guys? Any idea? Come on, guys. Deals with what? The data of the deals with what, guys? Data, sir. Okay. Data. Okay. Such as nothing but an what? Deals the data of deals the data of an the database objects, sir. Okay. So the DML commands are nothing but an what? DML commands are what, sir? Come on. Insert, update, delete, right or not? Delete. All these are nothing but an what? DML commands are not. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. DML commands are nothing but an what, sir? DML commands are nothing but an what? Insert, update, and the delete. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yes, sir. Okay, then. So the next one is what? DCL commands, sir. Okay. DCL commands. Okay. DCL commands deals with what? Deals with what? Giving the permissions. Giving like as in the permissions, or revoking the permissions. Sir. Okay. So deals with what? Giving the permissions or revoking the permissions. Okay. Of an user, sir. Of an users. Okay. Okay. And mostly DCL commands are mostly the DCL commands are used by the DCL commands are used by what? DBA account, DBA user. So DBA people, sir. Understand? DBA persons. Okay. Yes. So what are the DCL commands, sir? What are the DCL commands? Okay. What are the DCL commands? So DCL commands are, okay, DCL commands are nothing but an grant. Okay. Grant, comma, revoke, sir. Okay, using like as in the revoke, you can remove the permissions of an user, sir. Okay, DCL commands are nothing but an what? Grant or revoke, sir. Okay, yes. And the next one is what? The DRL commands, sir. Okay, so DRL commands, okay, deals with what? Retrieving the, okay, retrieving the data from the database objects, sir. Okay, retrieving the data from database objects. Okay, yes. And the DRL commands are nothing but an what? Only select, sir. Only select will comes under what? DRL commands. Okay, yes. So when it comes for the transaction control, okay, transaction control language or transaction TCL commands, okay, it always deals with what? It always deals with what? Related to the transaction management, sir. Okay, transaction management. I will give you the best example for the transaction, sir. When you are booking some ticket, okay, when you are booking some ticket from the redbus.com or abibus.com, so what are the steps you are going to follow, sir? First, you will be the logging into that accounts, and you are just selecting your journey details from destination and to destination and the date of departure and date of destination. Okay, after that you are just selecting the, after that you are just providing the passengers information for your journey. Okay, and then you are making some payment. So unfortunately, so when you are making the payment, unfortunately due to some network issue, the network got disconnected, sir. So in a such a situations, tell me, the amount is detected and the amount is detected from your account, but tickets are not yet confirmed, sir. Ticket not yet confirmed. In such a situation, tell me what would be the happening, sir. Basically, the amount is getting reversed to you in the within the 6 to 7 working days or not? Come on, guys. Yes, that is the best example for the transaction management case. No worries, I will explain you the more detail in the tomorrow session. It deals with what? Transaction management, transaction management related transaction management, sir. Okay, so the TCL commands are nothing but an what, sir? The TCL commands are nothing but an what? TCL. TCL commands are nothing but an what, sir? Nothing but an what? Commit, commit, comma, rollback, sir. Commit, comma, rollback. That's all. So these are the 5 category of database commands and database commands, sir. Okay, sir. DDL, data definition. Definition means nothing but an structure, structure of the database object. You can create the table, you can create the sequence, you can create the view. Okay, you can create the stored procedure, you can create the stored function. Any database object, you can create it, you can modify it, and you can drop it. Drop means nothing but an just deleting from the database. Definition always talks about the structure of the database object, sir. Data definition, it deals about what? Structure of the database object. Manipulation, it always deals with what? Data in the database objects, such as inserting the data or updating the data or deleting the data as well. Okay, yes. And DCL, sir, DCL is nothing but an what? Data control language, sir. Data control language, or we can say what? DCL commands, which the always the DCL commands are used by DBA persons, which is used for giving the permissions to the users and revoking that permissions from the users as well. Okay, and the DRL commands are nothing but an what? Just selecting the data from the database. TCL commands are nothing but an what? Transaction related SQL commands are nothing but an commit and the rollback, guys. Okay, these are the 5 category of SQL commands in the Oracle database. Sir, not at all Oracle. These 5 category of the SQL commands are common for any RDBMS database software, sir. Okay, any RDBMS database software. Hope you guys are comfortable. Hope you guys are comfortable. Okay, so truncate. Truncate is also comes under what? Truncate is also comes under what, sir? DDL, sir. DDL or DML? Come on, guys. Truncate. DDL. Okay. DDL, sir. Okay. Truncate is nothing but on the DDL or DML. Come on, guys. Tell me. Yeah. Okay, then. Yes, sir. I already share you that notes as well, right? 1 minute, sir. Okay, the notes is available in this GitHub, sir. You can access it. Okay. Okay, you can access it, sir. Okay. Truncate will comes under what? DDL, sir. Okay. Truncate will comes under what? DDL. Remember. Okay. Yes. Definition always talks about a structure of the database object. Manipulation always talks about data of the database object. Control for just controlling the database object by using what? These things. Okay. Yes, sir. Okay. This is all about for the today's discussion, sir. Tomorrow we'll talk about more exploring on these areas. Okay, how to create a database object and syntaxes, how to alter that one, how to drop that one, how to truncate. One by one, we'll go into the in detail, sir. In the tomorrow, we will try to complete the SQL commands. Okay, we'll try to complete some of the SQL commands, sir. Any other questions, sir? Any other questions? Yeah. So anyone having the question, please raise a hand for that so that I will give you an unmute option for you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I will give you that one, sir. Janaki Rao, I will give you that one. Okay. Yeah, Mohan, you can unmute. So you can have an option for unmute yourself.
Green set. So as you just mentioned in the chat regarding the Mac OS installer, I'll try to download that VMware and try to install the Windows. In case if I'm stuck tomorrow after the session, I will let you know. Please help me.
Yeah, sure, sure. Definitely. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Roshan, like I given you the unmute option for you.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir, as we have created a collection in SQL Developer, sir, is it same to create user?
Yes, you can do that one, but through the DBA account only you can do that one.
Sir, DBA account in SQL Developer means?
Yeah, we created that accounts, right? So see here, let me show you. See here, DBA connection we created, right? This is nothing but a system account, system and manager account, right?
Yeah, sir. This is system and manager account, sir. What about user? Our user created account, sir.
Yeah, you can create it here. New user. Okay.
Okay, sir. This
You
connection, whatever connection we have created yesterday, that is DBA connection.
Correct. DBA, no. Yesterday we created the DBA connection as well as database developer connection as well.
Sir, what the difference between them?
Yeah, that's what I told you. DBA is nothing but managing the database related activities.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, sir. Got it.
Yeah.
Sir, same through this plus icon only we can create user and also DBA account.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, got it.
Yeah, you can create it. That's what I told you, Rashekar. Like you can create a user account. You can create like as a user account through SQL developer through DBA connection, not from Mahesh connection or a developer's connection. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Any other questions, guys? Yeah. That is not in my hands. So I will just check. I will just inform to the admin team so that they will give you those things, sir. Okay. Yeah. That's all for the today's session, guys. Again, we'll connect back on the tomorrow. So if anyone not yet completed the installation of the Oracle database, just try to complete the things. Okay. Tomorrow onwards, we'll get a hands-on part on that. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye. Have a good night. Yeah. That also I'm going to check with admin team, sir. Create a Oracle group for Oracle private group for that, so that you can drop your questions in that group. I can answer you on that. Okay. Then. Thank you, guys. We'll meet you on the tomorrow. Bye bye. Have a nice day.